Taking a pencil, you want to sketch out the basic shapes that you want. And then taking a glue stick, you then want to glue down your eyebrow where the tiger is going to be. Moving on to the painting, I'm using a mixture of MAC, Benai and Kryolan. You can use either water-based paints or cream colours, it's completely up to you, and you just want to begin by taking the yellow and painting the middle areas of the shapes. And then taking the orange, you then want to follow the outer edges of the shapes. You could also start off with orange on the outside and then paint yellow on the inside, it's completely up to you. And then what you want to do is blend the colours nicely while they're still wet. Look at that concentration face, wow. It literally looks like my brain cells just decided to pack their bags and leave. Next we're going to be moving on to the face, and you're literally going to do the exact same things as you did on your body. For the snout area you want to fill this in white. So really all I'm doing here is just filling in the basic shapes and colours, and I'll be worrying about the details later. For the nose I'll be filling this in pink, and now all the basic shapes are done, so we're going to be moving on to the lines now. So taking some black face paint, you want to start outlining the shapes. For the mouth you want to outline the snout, and for the bottom lip I'm kind of blending it downwards to give it a bit of a fluffy texture. And now carefully outline the rest of the shapes and the tears. For the eye area, I'll just be painting the top area in white, and I'm kind of blending it as it goes into the orange. Taking either a black face paint or an eyeliner, I'm using the NYX Epic Ink liner for this. You just want to create a winged eye. And then going in with the eyeliner, again you're just going to line the bottom line. I'm then going back in with some white and then black face paint, and I'm starting to create now some stripes, fur and texture. I'm using small little brush strokes, and I'm just starting to create some organic shapes, and I'm just basically going to slowly build it up. For the snout area I'll be going in with some black, and I'm kind of creating some whisker dots. Next we're going to bring the piece a little bit more to life and make it pop and make it look a little bit more 3D as well. So we're going to be taking some black eyeshadow for this, and I'm using the NYX Gloomy Days eyeshadow palette, and you want to go ahead and start shading in where the shadows would hit. So areas you definitely want to focus on when doing this step is going to be all around the edges, and especially on the thinner parts of the tears. This is going to create the illusion that the tiger is coming behind the skin. You're going to want to use a fine detailed eyeshadow brush for this, because the areas that you're shading in is a bit more focused and concentrated. Be very gentle, build it up slowly and use very little product. You don't want to put too much on because it's difficult to take off, but you can always add some more. Use back and forth motions across the black lines around the edges to get the best result. Now taking some foundation, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix. You're just going to apply this on the rest of your face. Fill in your eyebrows and conceal them like you would on a normal day. Moving on to the eye, we're going to add a bit of glam here, so you want to prime your eyelid and start adding some eyeshadow, and it's completely up to you what colour and style you'd like to do. I decided to go for a really glamorous and sharp cut crease, and for this I'll be using the NYX Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette. I chose blue because it went really nicely with the orange. Going back in with the Epic Ink liner, I'm just creating a wing. I'm lining my waterline, and then I'm just adding some eyeshadow to the bottom part of my eye as well. Finally, to complete the eye, you want to add some eyelashes. Now I'm only adding it on this eye and not the tiger eye. Contour your face like you normally would on a normal day. I'm using the 3 steps to sculpt. Brighten up underneath your eye. I'm using the Can't Stop Won't Stop by NYX. I'm plumping up the rest of my lips that are visible, and I'm then going back in with an eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to fill in the rest that you can see. To complete the face, I'm just highlighting and adding shine to the end of the nose. Moving back onto the chest, I'm going in with some black and I'm creating the tiger stripes. Make sure that they line up with each other. And then exactly the same again on your face, you want to outline the shapes. Add your shadow to create the illusion that it's behind your skin, and then you want to go ahead and take some red this time. Apply the red on the outer parts of the tears, and this is going to create the illusion that they're really irritated and sore. A little product will go a long way, so you only need to use small circular and gentle motions to make it blended and soft. Finally, to wrap it up, I'll be taking a white face paint and just highlighting the edges. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to give me a subscribe, like, comment, etc. and also follow me on Instagram at gothspectrum, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching my video and I will see you next time.